Once we get offers on your home is when the fun begins. It can be stressful if you don't receive the amount you were hoping for, but don't worry. That is why you hire a good negotiator like myself. Once we receive offers on your home, there are a few essential components that need to be done prior to meeting with you to discuss the offers. We vet all of the buyers by calling the agent and lender and making sure that the buyer is truly qualified. We ask critical questions, find out about how motivated and in love with your property the buyer is, and so on. During this process, we also are getting to learn about the buyer's agent and lender to see how much experience they have, if they've properly educated the buyer, and to get an idea as to how they're going to be to work with. Believe it or not, the buyer's agent is just as important to ensuring the deal will close as the buyer's qualification. After vetting the buyer, their realtor, and lender, then we meet with you to discuss the offer and review terms. We will give you our advice on the offers in regard to the pros and cons of each, but ultimately, you make the decision as to which offer to take and what to counter. Now, if we have more than one offer, there is another process that we go through. We give an offer, deadline, time and date, then we do a counter offer to all of the offers, requesting them to submit their highest and best offer. Once we have those in hand, we meet with you to discuss which of those offers you would like to accept. Generally, this gives us an opportunity to get the highest price for your home and better terms for you. Because as you know, at this point, we're picking from the cream of the crop, so to speak. At this time, the buyer can choose to accept our terms or counter us back. You have the opportunity to choose which offer you would like to take at this time. And again, we will advise you as to the pros and cons. Once we come to terms and all parties sign off, we are now officially in escrow. The home status in the MLS will now go from active to active option. In Texas, we have something called an option. The buyer pays the seller an option fee, which entitles the buyer to cancel the contract at any time for any reason during this option period. The option period is a period of 7 or so days in which the buyer will do their due diligence to check out the property. They will have a home inspection done on the home and will negotiate any repair items identified in the report. Once these repair items are agreed to by both buyer and seller, and after the option period ends, the home status will change to pending. At this point, the only thing left is for any agreed upon repairs to be completed and for the buyer's financing to be completed, including the appraisal and title work. Understand that in most cases, if you are dealing with a loan, the average time frame to close on a home is about 30 to 45 days, give or take. If you're dealing with cash, you can close in as little as 5 days, but 7 days is more realistic. I'm Zola Marzette with Zola Marzette Realtors and Associates. We are a boutique company, small enough to care and big enough to deliver. Call us today. Remember, we've got you covered.